The mind is like a stage where reality is constructed, with each thought acting as a powerful tool to manifest or block our aspirations. Imagine someone who decides to repeat to themselves, "I am worthy of success and prosperity." This type of thought acts as a key, opening invisible doors and leading them into a reality where opportunities abound. On the other hand, the habit of negative thinking works like a trap that closes in, limiting what can be achieved. By recognizing the role their mind plays, a person begins to awaken to a power that many don't even realize they possess. This awareness transforms even the smallest challenges into fuel for personal growth, heightening their sense of what truly matters. For example, when facing a stressful moment, rather than sinking into worry, a person could rely on positive affirmations like, "I am at peace, and my mind is my ally." This simple act redirects the mind towards strength and self-confidence. Thus, each thought begins to create a positive reflection in reality, influencing not only the present but also the potential for a more prosperous and fulfilling future. Sometimes, life requires only a small shift in perspective to reveal a new dimension of possibilities. Imagine someone facing an apparently insurmountable challenge. By changing their focus, instead of seeing an obstacle, they start to see an opportunity for growth. It's as if, by adjusting the lens of the mind, they discover a perspective that transforms each limitation into a powerful tool for self-development. This ability to shift perspectives is what differentiates those who move forward from those who remain stagnant. Changing one's perspective doesn't have to be grand or far off. It can be as simple as choosing to focus on the lessons learned from a failure rather than lamenting it. Embracing this new viewpoint allows for a cycle of gratitude and self-acceptance that redefines the entire experience. With each shift, reality also transforms. What once seemed impossible now appears as an open path to explore, bringing the feeling that barriers dissolve when viewed from a different angle. Manifesting wealth is more than wishing for prosperity. It's about aligning oneself internally with the value it brings. For many, focusing on financial abundance starts with subconscious beliefs that reinforce the idea of worthiness. Imagine someone beginning to replace phrases like, "I never have enough," with "I attract opportunities for prosperity every day." This change creates a vibration that not only draws in new possibilities but also fosters a mindset of receptiveness and gratitude, essential for materializing wealth. However, this prosperity needs to harmonize with one's subconscious. Otherwise, even the best opportunities might go unnoticed. Subconscious sincerity, the genuine belief that one deserves success, is what paves the way for these opportunities to become tangible results. After all, we can only hold on to what our mind and heart are prepared to receive. With this alignment, wealth shifts from being a distant idea to a constant, real presence in the life of anyone who dares to believe in it. The mind operates in cycles, and the thoughts we repeat become the foundation of our reality. When someone decides to replace limiting thoughts with positive affirmations, they begin a process of reprogramming. For example, by affirming, "I am capable of facing any challenge," a person starts to create an image of strength and resilience that influences their actions. This loop of positive thoughts acts like a seed, which over time grows and transforms the way they see themselves and the world around them. This repetition, though simple, is a powerful tool that, with consistency, reshapes limiting beliefs into a flow of self-confidence. The key is to choose statements that are personally true, such as, "I am grateful for the opportunities life brings me." This kind of affirmation not only strengthens the mind, but also attracts experiences that echo this new perspective. It's a cycle of continuous growth, where each positive thought helps build a stronger foundation for what one wants to achieve. Self-love is an act of courage, a daily choice to recognize the unique worth each person carries within. When someone allows themselves to feel gratitude for who they are, they create a safe space for growth without fear of judgment. It's as if, by accepting their own flaws and virtues, they're reinforcing a foundation where true prosperity can flourish. This sense of self-acceptance generates a sincere love, which resonates in every action and word, reflecting a reality where one is enough, just as they are. The power of gratitude, when directed toward oneself, transforms one's perspective on their own journey. Instead of battling their mistakes, a person learns to embrace them as opportunities for growth. By repeating, for example, "I fully accept myself," they not only ease the weight of insecurities but also create a bridge to healthier relationships and more authentic experiences. This path of self-acceptance leads to a life where love and subconscious sincerity pave the way for a lighter, more fulfilled reality. The ego is often like that friend who insists on giving bad advice but believes they're helping. It creates the false notion that we are our fears and insecurities, when in reality, we are much more. Recognizing that the ego is not our true essence allows us to see beyond the limitations it tries to impose. It's as if, by becoming aware of its role, a person is able to break free from a restricted vision, making space for a more authentic version of themselves, where love and gratitude are at the center of their actions. By understanding this illusory nature of the ego, a person can turn it into an ally instead of a barrier. For example, rather than reacting with anger to criticism, they might respond calmly, viewing it as an opportunity for growth. This practice of observing the ego without identifying with it helps cultivate an inner peace that no obstacle can shake. Over time, the ego stops controlling and begins collaborating, allowing the true self to flourish, marked by sincerity and self-acceptance. We have reached the end of this journey, but the true transformation begins when you decide to apply this knowledge in your daily life. After all, what's stopping you from taking the first step towards a fuller, more prosperous life? And more. Imagine where you could go if you started today using the power of your mind, changing your perspective, and reprogramming yourself for success. It's time to set aside the ego, embrace self-love, and accept that you deserve all the good that life has to offer. So, how about committing to this right now? Start incorporating these practices and see the impact they'll have on your reality. And if you want to keep learning, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you won't miss any content that could change your life. Let's walk this path together towards a more conscious, prosperous, and happier version of yourself.